Hi friends, hope you are doing well. I'm Dr. Ganguly. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to take a trip to Japan and I'm going to address the issue of the Japanese MEXT scholarship, and this is a scholarship which will support you whether you want to do a bachelor's, master's or PhD degree in Japan, and also in some cases if you want to go to Japan for short visits and so on. Now, what happened is that the Japanese government did a lot of research and found that there are a large number of international students going to US, UK, Germany, France, Australia, and some other countries, and they don't come in the same numbers to Japan. So essentially, they launched the MEXT scholarship. This is given out by the government of Japan. It's part of a study in Japan program, and it is offered by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology, known as the MEXT. So essentially, Japan wants to internationalize the education system, and therefore they want to encourage a lot of foreign students and even foreign faculty to come into the Japanese education system. So actually, they have given over 100,000 MEXT scholarships, and these have been given to people from over 160 countries. So this is a pretty liberal scholarship, and it's given out to people from a large number of countries. So let us look at some aspects of this scholarship, and then I will go through details about the application process and what you can do to get it. So typically, at the present time, many of the students come from Asia, especially eastern part of the continent, and certainly they would like to expand it to all the different parts of the world. Now, if we look at the different students who are covered, let's start with the graduate school or graduate students first. So these graduate scholarships are given out to research students. These are essentially students who want to do MS or PhD degree in Japan. They have to be less than 35-year-old and they should have completed 16 years of study. So essentially they are talking about a 12+4 school system. So anybody who is an engineering student will certainly qualify, and many other people may also qualify. Now, the second type of grad students are the teacher training students, and the third type are the young leader program. Now, as far as UG students are concerned, and this is probably of great interest to many students and their parents, you can essentially do a BS degree in Japan, and this can be done in a variety of disciplines, including social sciences and natural sciences. You need to have a 12-year education system, so this is widespread in most countries. You often have a high school and you spend 12 years in your school and then you graduate with the high school degree or diploma. You have to be less than 24 years of age, and then you can apply for this MEXT scholarship. There are also possibilities of becoming a College of Technology student or specialized training programs, as well as Japanese study scholarship. Now, these Japanese study scholarship are given to people who are either studying things which are very specific to Japan, for example in Japanese studies department, or they are students who have taken up courses in the Japanese language and have gone deep into Japanese language. So in this case, various short tours or short stints are possible in Japan where you can actually get to know the Japanese culture in and out. Now let's look at the application process. Essentially, the application process is monitored and mentored by the Foreign Ministry of Japan. Therefore, it is going to be conducted through the Japanese embassies and consulates in your home country. Now, if you live in a large country, you are going to have not only the embassy, which is likely to be located in the capital city, but also consulates in various cities around your country, which are going to cater to the local people. Now, these embassies and consulates are key partners in this program. They are involved with document screening, written test, interviews, and so on. Now, essentially what I found is that the procedures are different for different countries, and so I'm going to give you some links in the description box about specific countries such as India and United States, from where most of my viewers come from. But if you are in any different country, you can go and take a look at the Japanese consulate or embassy website, and you are going to find a lot of information about the MEXT scholarship programs. So not only do they provide you with all the background required to get this scholarship, but they are also going to arrange for flight tickets for you to go to Japan, and the visa procedure also is going to be simple because, again, remember here the Japanese government is giving you the scholarship, so they are likely to give you the visa also, unless you have taken part in too many nefarious activities, which is probably unlikely. So what they also do is that during your stay in Japan, they are going to help you with Japanese language instruction. Now, though many courses may be taught in English in Japan, it's very useful to know the Japanese language to become part of the culture. And also in most countries, the medium is actually the local language, and therefore if you want to study fields such as social sciences and even to some extent natural sciences and engineering, it's always good to know enough Japanese so that you can learn the things in depth and you can interact with your Japanese colleagues and professors at a more personal level. Now, they are also going to take care of things following your degree if you want to return to your home country and so on. So essentially, this is a very good program. Like I mentioned before, a very large number of scholarships are given out by the Japanese government. Japan has a lot of top universities, and these universities have been becoming better and better. Many Japanese scientists have been getting Nobel Prizes and so on, and Japan is very advanced in science, technology, and even in the social science domain. It's a different type of culture, and you will get very interesting exposure to this culture, and learning the Japanese language will also stimulate the right part of your brain, and then you will probably become a better and well-rounded person. So this was my video for today, the Japanese MEXT scholarship. Again, if you go to Japan, make it a point to visit Kyoto. It's a very beautiful city full of nice temples, and you can take the Tokyo-Kyoto bullet train to get there. It's very fast and very nice experience, and also relatively inexpensive as situations are in most countries. Further advantages of studying in Japan are that it's a relatively crime-free society. There is not gun violence there, and also that you are getting paid there and so on. So these are all the positive parts of getting the MEXT fellowship. So I'll stop my video here, and I will see you in a video sometime soon. See you then.